Hello, and how y'all doing today? The other day I was on the forum, and it might have been in the chat room, and I mentioned that you could actually set the number of seeds that the EarthWay planter puts out. And again, I forget who it was, but they said they've got to see that. Because this thing is notorious for planting heavy. It'll plant 3-4 times the seeds you actually need to put out. So I'm going to show you today how I set up my planter to plant pretty close to the rate that I want to put out. Before you begin to set up your planter, you need to know how many seeds you want to put per foot. And today we're going to talk about sweet corn. I like to plant my sweet corn no closer than 6 inches, preferably 8 inches to even 12 inches apart. I find I get much better results spacing it out like that. Well, we're going to shoot for 1 seed every 6 inches. And here's how you determine that. This is a model 1001B. And what I did, I measured the circumference of the wheel that drives the planter. And I came up with 36 inches. So for each revolution of the wheel, the planter travels 3 feet. So I went through my bag of plates, seed plates, and I found this one, which is number 22. It's labeled for beets, okra, and Swiss chard. Doesn't have sweet corn anywhere on this plate. But I found that the sweet corn fits just right in the little holes. Now, if you count the holes in the plate, you'll find it has 10 holes. And that's way too many. We want to get it down closer to 6, maybe even 5 per revolution of the drive wheel per 3 feet a row. So what I did was pretty simple. I just stopped up the holes, every other hole on the back of the plate with electrical tape. So now I have 5 holes open to scoop seeds and plant. Now, if you want to check and make sure that you're putting out about the right amount of seed, go ahead and install your plate, fill your hopper, and get you a pan like this. Mark your wheel so you'll know where you started. Just a piece of tape would work. And go ahead and rotate that wheel. I would go at least 2-3 revolutions. And the seeds will fall out and you'll catch them in this pan. Well, when you finished, say I've made 2 revolutions. You go ahead and you count the seeds that you caught in the pan. And 2 revolutions is 6 feet. I want to have at least 12 seeds in that pan. You'll probably end up with a couple more, but 12 is the number you're shooting for. And that's ideal. Plate number 22, very versatile. Not only will it plant your sweet corn, but I also use it to plant my snap beans, which are Blue Lake pole beans, and I also used it to plant my purple hull peas. All set up exactly the same way, covering every other hole. Real good plate to have. In fact, it probably comes with the planter. The plate I use for okra is a 4-hole plate, number 29. And I tape off 2 of the 4 holes. And it puts out a seed, or actually a couple of seeds, about every 18 inches. But number 22, sweet corn, snap beans, purple hull peas, that's the plate to use. Well, hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And Lashpa.